Question 7. Again, this is a question where it's just very, very important to try to read the question, understand this table, what it's really trying to tell me. So, here is some information about temperatures in Italy in January. I'm going to try to understand this table before I even look at the next part here, the actual question. So in northern Italy, in January, the minimum temperature was -4 and the maximum temperature was 5. Fine. In central Italy, the minimum temperature was 5 and the maximum temperature was 13 in January. And in southern Italy, the minimum temperature was 10 and the maximum was 16. Okay. Which part of Italy is coldest in January? Well, the coldest, well, the lowest temperature here, -4 degrees in northern Italy. That's the lowest temperature. And then it's also got the lowest maximum temperature. And even the maximum temperature is just the same as the minimum temperature for central Italy. So it's definitely northern Italy. And the question is, which part of Italy? The answer is not going to be a number here. It's going to be northern Italy. Okay, next question. Which part of Italy has the smallest range in temperature in January? You must show your working. Okay. So I need to work out range. Now I know that the range is the measure of spread, so it's the highest one, take away the lowest one. So I can do 5, take away -4. What's the difference between 5 and -4? And if you want to, just draw yourself a little number line if you want. Here's my 0. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and on this side -1, -2, -3, -4, and it could go on further that way if I wanted. But I can see that the difference between 5 and -4 is all this bit here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So my range in northern Italy range is 5 take away -4, which equals 9. Okay, my central Italy range is 13, it's the maximum temperature, take away 5, which will give me 8, and my range in southern Italy range is, highest temperature is 16, take away my lowest temperature is 10, give me 6. So again, let me refer back to the question, which part of Italy has the smallest range in temperature in January? And this bit here, the smallest range, not the biggest, the smallest one. Okay, the smallest range, the smallest difference between the maximum temperature and the minimum temperature is southern Italy. Again, the question is which part of Italy, so my answer is not going to be a number, it's going to be southern Italy. Question 7c. The temperature in a town in Italy on 5 days in January are 10 degrees, 5 degrees, 11 degrees, 7 degrees, and 12 degrees. Okay, work out the mean temperature. So I know that the mean, to work out the mean, I need to add these together and divide by the number, by how many of these numbers there are. So I'm going to add these. I can use my calculator because it is a calculator paper. So 10 plus 5 plus 11 plus 7 plus 12 equals 45. So I've got 45, and I'm going to divide that by how many numbers I've got there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 numbers there, so divide by 5 gives me 9. That's it. 2 marks. Working out a mean. 7D. Which part of Italy do you think the town in part C is in? And give a reason for your answer. If the question has got one of these stars here, that means that you're going to have to do some writing to explain your answer, and you'll be marked on the quality of it. Which part of Italy do you think the town in Part C is in? Okay, so let's have a look at these temperatures and we'll try to work out which part of Italy it's in. So, what's my lowest temperature here? It's 5, and my highest one here, it's in January, just like it was in the table. So my lowest temperature is 5, lowest, and my highest here is 12, highest. So which part of Italy might that fit in? Let's have a look at the table. So I said 5 degrees was the lowest and 12 the highest. So, well, here 5 degrees would be the most in northern Italy, and it doesn't get up to 12 in northern Italy, so it can't be northern Italy. But 5 degrees the lowest is lower than the lowest for southern Italy, so it can't be southern Italy, so it must be central Italy. And all the values here, all the values I was given, which were 10 degrees, 5 degrees, 11 degrees, 7 degrees, and 12 degrees, all fall in this range between 5 and 13 degrees. So I'm going to put central Italy, and I'm going to put all temperatures are in the correct range. And that will do me for a written explanation. And that is all of question 7.